Hey guys, Darkbox with D4Gamers here. This is a tutorial to how to jailbreak your second generation iPod Touch with the QuickFreedom version 1.1.0. As you can see, I'm on the QuickFreedom website already, and I've already downloaded all the programs that's necessary. Here's the version that we're using right here. Go and download that. When you get to sourceforge.net, you want to look for the Win32 filter bin, the exe file. When you get to the Felix Brunn's website, go ahead and search for, in between the iPhone and iPod Touch, the second generation 2.2.1 firmware. Download that. And as a precaution, just go ahead and download the Microsoft Visual C++ package right there. Alright, let's go ahead and open up QuickFreedom. Now what we're going to do right now is plug in the iPod. If iTunes opens up, don't worry, just minimize it. So I will go ahead and do that with you right now. So it says, welcome to QuickFreedom version 1.1.1 Untethered JailBreak for the iPod Touch second generation 2.2.1 firmware. Click on jailbreak. Since I have LibUSB and the original firmware already downloaded, I have 2 green check marks. If you don't, go ahead and download and install whichever one you need. Click next. Step 2, create custom firmware. I do not use installer, so I do not need to click it. Installer is another thing instead of Cydia. I use Cydia most often because it's easy and has a lot of themes which I like. I also have my own custom boot logo. So we'll go ahead and click change. If you want to use your own, you get to choose from 8, or you get to use your own with the custom. I'll tell you how to do your own custom later on, just not in this tutorial because it takes too long. As you can see, those are all 8 that you can use. I like this one, it's pretty neat, so click OK. Once you have that, make sure this is not checked if you don't want installer, and make sure that's checked if you wanted your own custom boot logo. Go ahead and click create firmware, and it says it'll take 5 to 10 minutes. If you click installer, it could take up to 2 hours. That's why I don't like to use it as well. If you don't, it could take only 20 minutes tops. So I'm going to go ahead and click cancel because I've already done that. Once it's uploaded onto your desktop, you'll get this right here, custom firmware, IPSW, and QuickFreedom will pop back up, and you can go ahead and go to the third step. Pre-jailbreak. What you need to do now is to put your iPod into DFU mode. And so in order to do that with your iPod, you need to hold the home button and the power button for 10 seconds. Alright, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000, 7 1000, 8 1000, 9 1000, 10 1000. Let go of the power button and continue to hold the home button for additional 8 seconds, or at least until iTunes recognizes it. Alright, iPod in DFU mode, please start pre-jailbreak. Alright, so I'm pre-jailbreaking. Here it is. iTunes has detected an iPod in recovery mode. Go ahead and click OK, minimize it. This will take a minute or two to put it into pre-jailbreak mode. I will go ahead and come back to you when it's ready. Alright, it says pre-jailbreak. iPod successfully put into pre-jailbreak mode. As you can see now, my iPod has turned a white color, saying that it is ready. So I must now go to iTunes and locate my custom firmware to jailbreak it. Click OK, minimize QuickFreedom, maximize iTunes. Now you'll go to the restore button, but instead of just clicking restore, you have to press shift and restore. A Windows will pop up and should be on your desktop, and custom firmware, click on that, click open, and at this time it'll say extracting software. It will take up to 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops to extract all the software. When it is done, it will say preparing iPod, and your iPod will go from a white screen to a black screen, and then an apple will come up with a loading dock below it. I'll go ahead and show you guys when that step is done. Alright guys, as you can see, here is my custom boot logo. It is not fully done yet, but as you can see it says preparing iPod for restore. Once it gets to the end, I believe it will then go to the Apple with the loading dock below it. I will return when that happens just to show you. Alright guys, it says now waiting for iPod, and there it is, the Apple symbol with the loading dock. Once the dock gets fully white, your iPod is then fully jailbroken and you can use it as a jailbroken iPod. I will show you that when this step is done. Alright guys, my iPod just booted up. iTunes is trying to set up my iPod as though it's a brand new one. You could either set it up as a brand new one, as I was just saying, or restore it from a point of what you last synced it as. I'm not going to do that right now because it'll take a little bit of time to sync everything that I have. If we go back to QuickFreedom, go ahead and go to next, which was restore custom firmware. We already did it, so we can go ahead and click next. Step 5, finished. Your iPod is now jailbroken. Thank you for using QuickFreedom. I'm going to go ahead and go back inside. Just tell you, once you're creating your firmware, it'll take 5-10 minutes. If you want to spend some time, go ahead and go to d4gamers.com. Check out the boards. We have a lot of funny stuff, cool stuff here, downloads for anything from the PC all the way down to Nintendo DS, applications, movies, cool stuff like that. I want to thank you guys for watching my video. Please subscribe. I had a good time making this tutorial. I'll make more in the future to show you how to make custom boot logos to uploading them onto your iPod.